If you are new here, hi. I don't know why I do that every time I say hi. I need to like be normal.
Baby, don't you know all of them tears gon' come and go. Baby, just gotta make up your mind that every little thing's gonna be alright.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a retro gaming haul.
I'm classy, but I don't mind if you get at me. It's okay to get nasty, just the way that you like.
So as you can see behind me, I have a stash of boxes, all from CEX with a load of games in them. I also have a console that I want to show you guys that I've bought, and just a few other bits and bobs that I've been buying, because recently I've really been getting into my retro games. I love gaming so much. I have a PlayStation 5, have a Nintendo Switch. I finally have a gaming PC thanks to my boyfriend. He didn't want it anymore, so he passed it on to me, and I am absolutely loving it. And gaming is just my escape. Like, it's my favourite hobby. I absolutely adore it. Recently I've really been getting into my older games, the retro sort of games, because I feel like they don't make games like they used to. I feel like some of the older games are actually better than some of the some of the older games are actually better than some of the newer ones and some of the ones that are out today. And some of these games that I have here I used to play as a child, so it's just going to bring back so many memories. I can reminisce, and I'm just really happy with all of my purchases. If you are new here, then hi, my name is Zoe. If you want to subscribe, I do all sorts of content. I do theme park content, gaming content, lifestyle, pretty much anything. If you do feel like subscribing and getting me to my next milestone, that would be very much appreciated. I'm literally 10 people away from 1,800 subscribers, and then that is getting a lot closer to my ultimate goal of 2,000. So if you do like what you see, please do hit that subscribe button. Okay, I don't really know where to start, to be honest. I might just go in order, sort of. Okay, so the first thing I have, and I feel like this is kind of what started this all off, like the retro gaming sort of thing. I have Simpsons Hit and Run PC edition. Now, I grew up playing Simpsons Hit and Run. This is my absolute favourite game. I adore it, I love it. I can sit here and play this game for hours. I used to have it on my PlayStation 2 when I was a kid. I had a little pink one, and I would just sit and play it and play it and play it. And I've never actually completed it because I think there's this one mission and I cannot get past it. Haven't come across it since owning this and since playing it as a kid. Yeah, when I used to play this as a kid, there's this one mission and I just cannot do it. I think it's like when you play with Bart again, and you have to like go on the pier. I think you have to like do something in a very stupid amount of time. This game features a load of missions, a load of time challenges, races. If you've never played this before, then I feel sorry for you because you have truly missed out. But to be fair, if you have a gaming PC, it is not too late. Oh my god, I should have bought in my like disc drive that I bought, because I bought that to coincide with this. I'll put it in like a little overlay here, but I bought this like disc drive because the gaming PC doesn't come with like a disc slot anymore. I think a lot of PCs have like wiped them out. So I looked for one on Amazon and I found one, and you basically, it's like an external disc drive. You can pretty much put anything in it. You can put DVDs in it, PC games in it, and it just connects with a USB cable, so it's like super easy and simple. Runs really well on my PC. There is a few glitches here and there, but nothing that really affects the gameplay too much, and it rarely happens. If you are going to get it on PC and you do want to play it with a controller, you do have to put in the controls manually. I did struggle with it at first, but I finally managed to like sort it out. I play with my PS5 controller just because I do find it easier than playing with like the actual keyboard, and I think this was £15, which I don't think is too bad for quite still a very popular game to this day, I would say. Okay, the next two games I have are both Nintendo DS games. I have a 3DS and I still play it to this day. I only bought my 3DS last year. And up until then I was just using my normal pink DS, but last year I upgraded to a 3DS, and I'm absolutely in love with it. There's so many 3DS games that I really want to play, and there's also just Nintendo DS games that you can still play on there too. And I saw these on Vinted and they were a really good offer. It was like 2 for like £3, and then it was literally like £1 or £2 delivery, so really not expensive at all. So I picked up 2 games in a little bundle. So the first one I picked up was, well, I say picked up, I ordered from Vinted, but the first one I picked up was Ratatouille, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm not the biggest fan of the film. I tried to watch it and I just didn't enjoy it, but to be fair, I was falling asleep because I was very tired when I decided to put it on. But the actual game I actually really like. I wasn't too sure whether I would like it or not, but I watched some gameplay on YouTube and it looks like a me game. It looked like the game that I would play, so I decided to pick it up and I absolutely love it. I've played it every day since I've got it and I'm just in love with it. It's like a really cool platformer sort of thing, and there's like these little challenges that you have to do. There's like a cooking mode as well, which I haven't tried out yet. Graphics aren't great just because it is a DS game, it's super old, but to be honest, I think if a game is good and you actually enjoy the game, I feel like graphics don't really matter. And Nintendo DS graphics haven't always been great anyway, so that's also another reason I wanted to upgrade to a 3DS, is because the graphics are a little bit better. So yeah, but I'm very happy that I picked this up because I am loving this game. It is a lot of fun. And the next one I picked up as part of the little bundle was Despicable Me. Again, absolutely love these films. I really want to get these on DVD too. There's quite a few DVDs that I want, so you'll probably have a DVD haul coming up quite soon. But the game, however, I've played it for a little bit and I'm actually not the biggest fan. I did look at gameplay on YouTube and it looked quite fun, but actually playing it, I don't know, like I'm not sure. I need to play it a little bit more, I think, but at the moment I've done about 2 or 3 levels and I'm just not sure at the moment. You have to like touch the actual minion for it to walk. It's not like you use like the arrow keys to move it like a normal platformer. And I love my platformer games and I thought that this is what it would be, and it's not. So I'm glad I only got this for cheap, because I wouldn't be very happy if I kind of bought this when it first came out and it was like full price. Moving on to the main event. Now, I went into CEX the other day and I decided to pick up a PlayStation 2. I really wanted a pink one, but they didn't have any in stock, so I went for the silver one. This is the PlayStation 2 Slimline console in silver. I can't remember how much exactly this was. I think it was around 70 or 80 pounds. But basically I traded something into CX and I got like a store voucher. So I could buy all of the stuff basically. But yeah, I've picked up a PlayStation 2 just because the games library for a PlayStation 2 is still really huge. And there's so many games that I would love to play. I used to have a little pink one, exactly the same as this, the slimline one, but it was just in pink. So I'm quite happy that I have the slim one. And also because I don't have a lot of room in my sort of gaming space, This is going to fit really well. This is a discounted one. So if you get something like a console from CEX, sometimes it will say that it's discounted. And that basically means that there might be some like cosmetic damage. So there might be like scratches or like stains or something. Because, you know, it is secondhand. I'm actually really impressed with mine. My 3DS I also got from CEX and that was discounted. And it looks like it's brand new. There's literally no like marks or scratches or like anything on it, and it works perfectly. I haven't actually tested this out yet, so I'm not sure if it actually works or not. I haven't had chance. I literally bought this and then the day after we went to visit Josh's family, so haven't had chance to try it out yet, but I'm hoping that it does work. I'm gonna insert a clip once I'm finished talking about this, showing you guys whether it actually does work or not. Hope so, because otherwise this has all been a massive waste. But yeah, I'm really impressed with it so far. There is a few scratches on it. Actually, there's quite a lot of scratches, to be fair. But to be honest, you only really see them like if you're really looking at it, like really close. You've got the 2 memory card slots here. We have the PlayStation logo just there. And then if you press the button, the disk drive opens up. And oh my god, I forgot about this. This actually came with a game already inside it. That's so funny. So it came with Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm not sure what to do with this game because I'm not a fan of Harry Potter. I mean, I'll probably play it to try it out because I might actually like the game. But obviously it hasn't come with like a case or anything, so I'm not too sure like where to keep it, what to do with it. I forgot that was in there, to be fair, so I'll keep that to the side. Got a little free game out of it. But yeah, I'm very excited to reminisce my childhood, play some of my favourite childhood games, play some new games that I've never played on my PlayStation 2 before. It also came with 1 controller with it too. The controller, I would say, has seen better days, but as long as it works, it doesn't really bother me, to be honest. This is just the silver controller to go with it. You've got the little cable too, and then the little slot that it plugs into the PlayStation. And the controller, if you were going to buy it separately, is £18, but I got it included with the actual PlayStation, so that is not too bad at all. Very light, very small, but you know what, that's kind of perfect for me just because I have quite small hands anyway. Then I also just have a box of like cables. What's this? Oh, another little power thing for the PlayStation, and another plug here too. Lots of wires and everything included. And then I also got a memory card too. I really wanted a 128 memory card, but they didn't have any in stock, so I've bought that separately. But at the time, the woman I was speaking to, she was absolutely lovely. And she like went through so much effort to get me all of this because she had to keep going like back and forth all the time, bless her. Like, she was so lovely. And she went through all the effort to try and find a memory card for me. And when she was like, it's only 32, I was like, okay. I was just like, oh, I want like a 128 one. But like, you know when you can't say no, and like, I like would have felt so bad if I'd have said no. So I was just like, yeah, I'll take it. But you know what, at least it's a spare memory card because there are 2 memory card slots on the PlayStation 2. So at least I have a spare. So I've currently put my PS2 just down here for now. I'm not going to keep it here, but just for now because I don't really know where else to put it yet. Press the on button.
You've changed the source. It's AV, look, at the end.
Oh.
That's what it's called.
AV. Classy.
Yeah, we need to find a converter.
Oh my god. It's actually working. Have I got sound? Because I normally sound on this bit.
Yeah, as I said, you probably won't have sound. Oh, yeah,
I do!
It's looking quiet though.
Yeah, it is.
That's way clearer. Mine.
See if the remote works. Controller, I mean. X. Ooh! We're on to something here, lads.
Way clearer. Legally with it fruit. Yeah, it's way clearer.
Oh my god, the memories. That's so sick. I'm so happy. Okay, so I haven't actually opened any of these boxes yet because these all arrived when we were in Lincoln with Josh. So I'm going to open them on camera and do a little first impressions. I'm not sure what's in each box because if you do like quite a big order from CEX, sometimes it can all arrive separately and not all on the same day. I don't even know where you open it. So I think all of these came separately, but I think they all came on like the same day. They just all came in different packages, which is a bit weird. So I'm gonna open this and see what's inside here. Yes, there's 2 PlayStation 2 games in here. Trying not to get my address on camera. Okay, oh my god, how exciting. I don't even remember like what I've ordered because it feels like such a long time ago. But the first game I have is Stuart Little 3, Big Photo Adventure. Now, I haven't actually watched these films. I know that they are on Netflix, so I do want to watch them. But I saw some gameplay on YouTube and it just looked like so much fun. And it looked like such a fun game. It looked like a me game, so I really wanted to try it. It just looks like a little platformer, little open world sort of game. The graphics don't look too bad at all, and it just looks really fun. One thing I also love about PlayStation 2 games is the little manuals that you get with them as well. You don't get, I don't think you get manuals anymore with physical games these days, like with PlayStation 5 games. To be honest, I'm not sure because I have a digital version of my PS5, so I don't need to buy physical copies. But I don't think you get like manuals and things anymore, so I really like the fact that you do get these little manuals because they're just like really fun and really cute. So I'm very excited to give that one a go. And then the second one I received is Over the Hedge. Now, I watched Over the Hedge whilst I was at Josh's house and I forgot how good this film actually is. It's actually this game that made me want to watch it again. It's on Netflix and oh my god, one of my favourite films ever. I used to watch it as a kid, but the last time I watched it I was probably like 10 years old. And I couldn't really remember it, and I saw it on Netflix and I watched it and I really forgot how good this film actually is. I really want to get the DVD for it, but I saw this game on CEX and I think I have played this game before as a kid. It looks very familiar. I have watched some gameplay over on YouTube. I just watched like little snippets. I don't like spoil the whole game for myself, but instead of like going out spending a load of money on games, I need to make sure that I am actually going to enjoy them first. So I do like to watch a little preview of all the games on YouTube, but I think I have played this before. It does look very familiar. Looks super fun, super cute, one of my favourite films, so I'm really excited to play the actual game again. Got the little manual here. And then we have the disc, very like nice and vibrant, very colourful, which I like. I wish they made an Over the Hedge 2. I think that would have been so sick. And this was, I keep forgetting to tell you guys the prices, but these literally aren't expensive at all. I should have a receipt actually in this package. No, they haven't given me a receipt, which is really strange. So if these don't work, I don't really know how I'm going to return them. I'm pretty sure Over the Hedge was literally like £1 or £2. It wasn't any more than £2. And then Stuart Little, I want to say was £3 from the top of my head. I also forgot to show you guys these games, but I actually picked these up in person when I picked up my PlayStation. So the first one that I picked up is the Simpsons game. Now, I have played this on my DS so many times. I kind of know the game off by heart. I know what level is after what level. I know what's coming. And I've completed it so many times. I also have this on my Wii as well. And to be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of this on the Wii, just because I feel like it is more of a multiplayer game and the controls are quite difficult. and a bit fiddly, so I bought it for the PlayStation 2, and hopefully it's going to be a little bit easier to control. It should be, because it's just a normal PlayStation controller, so I feel like I'm going to really enjoy this to its full potential. I love The Simpsons. It's just like one of my comfort shows. I grew up with The Simpsons, still love it to this day, and the game looks really fun. I think it is the same as the Wii, in terms of like all the levels and missions and stuff. I did enjoy the Wii version. I think it's just like the controls, it did put me off a little bit, so I'm super excited to play this on my PlayStation. The next game that I picked up is Shrek 2. Again, Shrek, one of my favourite films. Absolutely love all 4 of them. Really need to get them on DVD because they are coming off Netflix. They only have Shrek 3 and Shrek 4 on there, and they're coming off Netflix very soon, so definitely need to get the DVDs for the Shrek films. But I picked up Shrek 2 on my PlayStation 2. This was £4, and I'm not sure whether I'm actually going to like this or not. I have Shrek 3 for my DS, and I'm not the biggest fan. However, that is a DS game. DS games are very different to PlayStation games. It looks quite fun on the back of it. I haven't watched any gameplay just because I picked it up in person, like it was just there, so I just sort of grabbed it. The case is a bit damaged, but it's kind of peeling off at the back here, but it's, as long as the actual game works, it doesn't really bother me. And this was £4. Okay, so my battery just died, so if the angle or anything has slightly changed, then I do apologise. Next box we are going for. Oh, this one has actually come with a receipt, so I can tell you guys the prices of everything. Okay, there's quite a few games in here. Oh, and I also have the memory card. So I ordered a 128 MB memory card, but just because this is the biggest one. I think this is the biggest one you can get for PlayStation 2. And I think this is quite expensive, like actually for what it is. Yeah, it was £15. And I looked on Amazon a few days later after I ordered this, and you can literally get them for like a £5. Like, I was actually fuming. But oh well, at least it's like fully legit and everything, so I guess that's a good thing. You can just store like all of your saved files and stuff on the memory cards, and have a load of games that I'm going to be playing, so I'm going to need as much storage as possible. Okay, so I have 3 PlayStation games here. The first one is Wallace and Gromit Project Zoo. I love Wallace and Gromit, grew up with it, and I'm surprised I've never played this before. With me like loving Wallace and Gromit also as a kid, I'm surprised I was never bought this video game. This was, how much was this? This was £6, but it just looks really fun. Graphics don't look that great, but like I said earlier, if the actual gameplay is good, then graphics aren't too important to me. I know these graphics aren't going to be great anyway, because obviously it's PlayStation 2, super old. Have a very thick manual in here. Wow, that's like really big manual. Oh, it tells you like all the controls and stuff. That's so good. You know, like sometimes it will tell me all of the controls at like the beginning of the game. 5 minutes after, I'll just forget it all. So that's really good that that's like actually in the manual. Oh my god, I forgot that I ordered this game. So the next one I have is Garfield 2. Now, me and Josh, before we both got our PlayStations, we watched some gameplay of this because Josh used to play this all the time as a kid. I've never played it, and he showed me the gameplay of it on YouTube, and it looks so much fun. It's basically like a platformer slash open world type game, and you run around as Garfield. And you have to do like little dances, you have to collect things, you have to fight off enemies, and you basically just like complete missions and stuff, and it just looks like a classic PS2 game, which I am super excited to play. Oh, the disc has a little like paw print on it. That's super cute. And this was £4, which is not bad at all. The next game I have is Finding Nemo. Now, I used to play this on my Game Boy all the time. I used to borrow my brother's DS because he has like the original DS, which comes with a little Game Boy slot, and I used to borrow his and put it in the little Game Boy slot and play this game all the time. But the PlayStation version looks so different. In missions and everything, they look completely different, so I decided to pick it up. I love Finding Nemo. It's a great film, and it just looked so... Ooh, there's a little sticker on this manual that says pre-owned. This gameplay just looks so much better than the Game Boy version, so I just really wanted to try it out. I think this is probably the cheapest game out of all of them. Yeah, it was £2. You can't go wrong, even if I don't like it. I am really excited to play Finding Nemo, have a whole new experience of this game. Okay, so the two 3DS games that I have. The first one, I did want to order some more, but I think I'm going to do like a CEX order just for 3DS games, I think. But these are the two that I got with this order. So the first one I got is Wreck-It Ralph. I'm not gonna lie to you, I kind of regret buying this. I haven't tried it out yet, but I watched some gameplay of it before I bought it, and I was like, oh yeah, that looks super fun, I'm gonna get it. Went back to watch some more after I already bought it. I looked at the comments, and a lot of people said that it's actually not a great game. But the gameplay doesn't actually look that bad, so I don't know. It was very mixed. Like, a lot of people said they hated it. Some people said that they loved it. Some people said it was sort of okay. So, you know what? I'm just going to make my own judgment. I am on the hunt for more 3DS games. I have a load of, like, original DS games, but I really want some more 3DS games. And I love Wreck-It Ralph. I watched the second one last night, actually. Fell asleep to it. See, like, it looks fun. To me, this looks like a cool game, so I'm gonna try it out. Again, you've got the little... Oh my god, the case is falling apart. You've got the manual, which has been put in upside down, so I'm gonna take that out and put it in the right way. I'm gonna play it for myself. I'm gonna make my own judgment, and I will keep you guys updated. And this was £5. The next 3DS game I got, I forgot I ordered this actually. I'm super excited to play this. Definitely want more like Mario 3DS games because they look super fun. I got Mario and Luigi Dream Team Bros. I saw this come up on my, like, you know when you just click on YouTube and it comes up with like a load of recommended videos. Gameplay of this came up and I decided to watch it and I fell in love. It looks so much fun. It's a little platformer. I think you play as like Mario and Luigi. You kind of switch between the two. I think there's like little mini games. There's like boss fights, little missions and stuff. A free gift, which you probably can't claim anymore. Oh, there's a little like pin. There's a little like scratch card thing here. And I think if you scratch it off, there should be a pin number. I bet you can't claim these anymore because this game is from 2013. Oh my god, it's 10 years old. Okay, the website just is not loading at all. I think the internet is... Oh, I don't know, because Google just loaded, so I'm not sure why. I feel like the website probably doesn't exist anymore. It's probably why it's not coming up with anything. But I'll probably try again later because I want my free prize. But yeah, super excited to play this, and this was, how much was this? £12. Okay, and the final box. I can't remember what else I've ordered. This is the thing. This is like a little, like a mystery box opening. Oh, all the games are like wrapped up in this little thing. Why haven't the other games come like that? All the other games have just come like piled in these boxes, and then you've got this one that's just like wrapped up in this little thing, which is good though because it keeps them like secure. But I don't know, whoever packaged this, thank you very much because you've done an amazing job. I can't remember what I've ordered, to be honest. Haven't looked at the receipt because I want to keep it a surprise for myself. Okay, it's more PS2 games. Oh yes, I remember. Okay, so the next game I have is The Sims 2. Now I used to play this all the time as a kid. Absolutely loved The Sims, grew up with it. I've played the first one, played the second one, third one, fourth one. I've played them all. And Sims 2 is one of my favourites. One specific like core memory that I have is the aliens. I don't know why. I think because I played this a lot on my DS as well. And the aliens are featured quite heavily on the DS version. It just sort of brings back those memories. And The Sims is just a super fun game anyway. I really want like The Sims pets and stuff, like just to make it a bit more exciting, but love The Sims 2. I feel like The Sims 2 is probably one of my favourites, to be honest. I did love Sims 3, but Sims 2, I remember being absolutely elite. You can do so many things with them. Create your Sims, control every move, design dream homes, more than 350 objects. There's so much to do. I think there's also missions that you can do on here too. There's like a little story mode, which I love because I'm not gonna lie, I play The Sims 4 on my PlayStation and my PlayStation 5, and without the expansion packs I just get bored of it. I really want the expansion packs to it. This one hasn't come with a manual, which is a shame. I'm not sure if Josh's came with a manual, because Josh also got Sims 2. So I'm going to check with him, see if he got a manual and I didn't, but at least I have the disc. That's the main thing. The Sims 2 was £6. I've put in The Sims 2 and I've just got a blank screen. Not sure what's happening. I might take it out and put it back in again, but I don't know, I might have a dodgy game. The next game that I picked up is Monsters Inc. Scare Island. I absolutely love Monsters Inc. Oh, it's not as cheap as I thought. It was £5. But I looked at some gameplay and it just looks super fun. I feel like if I like a film, I like to also play the game alongside it. Sadly, they don't really do that anymore. Like if a film comes out, let's say like Toy Story 5, when that comes out, there isn't going to be like a game to go with it, which is like a shame. I wish that they would still do that. And I think that's another reason that I wanted a PS2 again, just because like there's so many films that I love and I would love to play the game alongside it. And the final game in this huge gaming haul is Disney Pixar's Up. I've watched this film many times, huge fan of it, I really like it. So again, it's that sort of thing. I love the film, I really want the game for it. Looked at some gameplay on YouTube and I kind of fell in love with it like instantly. I was like, wow, like that looks really fun. So I decided to pick it up. It was only £3, so super cheap. It's also 2-player as well. I think quite a lot of these games maybe 2-player. So now me and Josh both have our controllers. We can play these games together, which is going to be really cool. Josh was actually saying this to me. It feels... Oh, this one doesn't come with a manual either. It feels a lot better. And it feels a lot more classic. Kind of just like not having the online feature. And if you want to play a game like with your friends or like with your partner, you literally have to sit in the same room as them and play it on like split screen. And I don't know, just something like feels super special about that. And like I totally understand what he means, because I kind of had that feeling like I used to play my PS2 with my brothers quite a lot. We just used to sit in the same room and grab our controllers and just play on the same screen, and it would just feel like super special. I used to play the Wii with like any of my like friends from school that would come around. We would just play the Wii together, and as much as I do love playing like online with people, I feel like you can't be literally sitting in the same room as that person and playing it like on the same screen. So I feel like that's something that me and Josh are probably going to do quite a lot. So this is my PS2 collection so far. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to be bored anytime soon. And that is it. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if it was like super long and I rambled so much. If you want a sign to go and get a PlayStation 2 and to play some of your childhood classics, this is your sign. Go out there, go and get a PlayStation 2 and let me know if you are loving it or not. I'm sure I'll do like a little update video on my PlayStation. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe. I will see you guys next time. Mwah. Bye.
We're gonna be alright, 'cause ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. 'Cause ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. Ain't nobody like me. We're gonna be alright.
That's really zoomed in. It's really zoomed in.